Fresh.
Welcome to Kindling Conversations, the podcast where warmth meets wit, and four friends gather around the crackling fire of camaraderie to share stories, laughs, and insights. So grab a cup of your favorite beverage, settle into your favorite spot, and let the glow of Kindling Conversations accompany you.
Welcome to Kindling Conversation. Sorry, Ben and Kyle were jerking each other off.
TPHJs.
Anyways, welcome to Kindling Conversations.
Over the pants hand jobs.
The podcast that brings you laughter and joy that time of year, Christmas.
Oh my God, not yet. We haven't been through Halloween yet.
We wish you a Merry
Shut
Christmas.
up.
We wish
Shut
you
up.
a Merry Christmas. We wish you... Okay.
La, la, la,
Okay,
la.
Anyways. So,
that's perfect.
That's perfect. Okay, fine. I guess that is perfect.
No,
I am sitting here with my three okay-ish
Mhm.
co-hosts.
Whatever. I'm Ben.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Ashley. and
Turn
and
away
today,
from the mic.
you all just experienced the first thing of Caleb's toxic trait.
Who the fuck is this?
So, yeah, today we're going to be talking about toxic traits. And you really think it's a toxic trait that I love Christmas so much that I start listening to Christmas music halfway through September?
Yes.
Yes,
Y'all are unfestive motherfuckers.
there's
It's
a,
Christmas.
there's
After
a
Thanksgiving.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why are you totally forgetting about Halloween?
It's fucking
And
Halloween. Who cares
Thanksgiving.
about Halloween?
And what
Kyle
you're
likes
thankful and
Halloween.
what you're thankful for and what's on your plate,
I
what's on
don't
your
give
food.
a fuck what you're thankful for. Thanksgiving has its place, okay? I can't listen to fucking
Okay.
Thanksgiving music. What
So
we wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
you're missing a very important holiday, mainly in Wisconsin,
Halloween.
for Thanksgiving
hunting
weekend. Yes.
season.
Opening weekend for deer hunting.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's
More
reel
important.
backwards. What are we talking about today?
Toxic traits.
Yep.
And
Caleb's toxic trait is listening to Christmas music starting September 1st.
No,
No,
first.
not September
It's
1st.
Mid-September.
It's
That's what it
July
was.
1st. He does July and Christmas. Or Christmas in
Christmas
July.
in July is awesome. You know, I will say.
Okay.
But yeah. So apparently that's one of my toxic traits.
Very
Yep.
much so.
I don't
Yep.
understand how though.
You know what a toxic trait is?
Define it for me, Ashley.
It's a make. It's
No. Without your
It's a
phone.
trait. It's a trait that
Without
you
your
have.
phone.
It's a trait that you have that you would consider toxic.
that you would push
Well-
that you push upon other people.
Yeah. That's what makes it. That's the toxic
I
trait
don't push
because
my Christmas on
Yes,
Yes,
you,
you
do.
do.
No, I don't.
What did you just
I'm
do?
always-
What did you just do?
I do not subject you all to Christmas music before November 1st. And yes, Kyle did just fart into the microphone.
oh my god, you're a fucking child.
Either way, I'm not pushing my love of Christmas on to people.
You know what? You know the energy.
What did you just do?
The energy that you put into your Christmas bullshit, you could put towards girls, to relationships.
Caleb's next toxic trait here. Ashley, go
Okay.
ahead.
According to
Toxic
Ashley,
trait.
Mhm.
according to
Mhm.
Ashley, my
Mhm.
other toxic trait
And Ben
It's
and
true,
Kyle.
though.
is finding. You guys are in on this too?
Yes, yes. We've had a whole conversation about it before.
Apparently, my other
With my
toxic-
parents.
Apparently,
My parents were involved in the conversation too.
Why?
because it's. Oh my god.
Okay, so the toxic trait is that I find red flags in any girl I meet.
Yes.
Yes.
He literally will go, he'll start texting somebody and be like, oh my God, she's great. She's lovely. And then they go on a date and then he comes back and he goes, she couldn't carry on a conversation. No, bullshit. Yeah, it's your fucking first date. What are you supposed to talk about on a first date? Kyle's dick was in me in our first date.
I think I'm
And
gonna head
I
out.
married him.
I
think
don't
I'm-
know. I don't know
I think-
someone. So
hey,
you
guys.
think they'd
Hey, guys,
wanna
I think I'm just gonna head
fucking-
out after this
fucking
one.
Figure out about me, and I want to figure out about her. So I'm asking questions. She's not asking anything back.
Right.
That's not toxic. That's not a red flag that she's not asking questions about me.
No, because you have to give it more time.
What,
Right,
what,
then
what if
one
she's
date.
just trying to understand you?
Yeah, like some people like to prefer to listen rather than be self-centered. Like,
Right.
don't take this the wrong
Like
way.
me.
But if you were talking about yourself and you kept talking about yourself or stuff, that kind of can make you seem like a self-centered person. And
But the thing is I was asking questions about her, and then she just didn't ever ask questions about me.
or the next one is that you were talking to somebody, like
Mm-mm.
texting, and then
Apparently
you
this
just
episode
ghost
is-
them, but you get all mad when somebody ghosts
I don't
you.
get mad when someone
Mm.
goes.
Apparently, this podcast is let's reveal Caleb's toxic traits. Just Caleb's.
I don't get mad when someone ghosts me. I am like,
Mhm.
what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But I've come to terms with the fact that I ghost people, and I'm like, yeah, I deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
I do. When do I ever complain that someone ghosts me? I always say, you always ask what happens, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, she ghosted me.
Mhm.
But I'm not like, oh, she ghosted me. World's tiniest violin, please.
Are you recovering over there?
Recovering from what?
Farting into the microphone.
I wish it would have been louder.
I got one of Kyle's toxic traits.
Do it.
Yes.
Immaturity.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is that toxic though?
Yes. Farting into the microphone
Because
of a professional
you-
podcast.
When you need
So professional.
when you need
I know one
to
of
be,
Ben's toxic
you
traits.
can't
I don't have any. I don't
can't
know
what?
if I'm part of
because
this
you
podcast.
think it's funny.
I don't
I
have any
can't what?
toxic
Be
traits.
mature.
No, I can.
Uh-huh.
I don't just rip ass at work unless I'm by myself.
Ben's toxic trait is thinking this podcast is actually professional.
There was
I like to have high hopes, okay?
a couple weeks ago at work. I was walking through the back part of like a store, and
Mhm.
I was following the coworker.
I was on the phone with you.
They were on the phone with me, and I really had to fart. And I was trying to hold it in, and I thought I was gonna be silent. So she's like in front of me, and we're walking, and it slipped out and it went, and it squeaked, and it fucking echoed, and I went, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And I was on the phone, and like I quickly turned, and I walked out, and I was like, that's so fucking embarrassing.
And then he'd
And
go
they're
back
like, what?
in
And I'm
this-
like, I just fucking ripped ass, and it echoed down this fucking
and then
hallway.
he'd go back in there with the same lady.
Yeah, and then so I was like, well, I'm not gonna inconvenience her anymore. No, I had to. I had to go back in there because
She was the only one that had access to it.
I took pictures
the
of
whole
stuff,
building.
and there was one I forgot, and Joey needed a picture of it, and I'm like, oh motherfucker! So I had to go back in, and
He tried to go in a different store first, but they told him, well, they don't have access to that.
Mm.
yeah,
There's a
they're
door in
like-
between there and there they can't go between.
Yeah, they're like, technically they own the whole back, and I'm like, fuck. So then the woman let me back there, and I could have just stayed outside, but the woman said from the other store that she would wait for me
Mm-hmm.
to let me back out. So I don't think she understood that I was already outside. So I'm like, fuck, now I gotta walk back in to find her. And then I had to walk all the way to the back to the front. And then she could let me out. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway,
Okay. Ben's toxic trait.
Thinking this podcast is a serious one.
Dude, that's my only toxic trait I have.
No,
Yeah.
no.
My toxic trait is my stomach aches.
IBS.
Yeah. Okay, Caleb, go.
Yeah, Caleb, go. Any day
I
now.
refuse.
Any day
to
now.
be I refuse to be.
You refuse to be.
I refuse to talk.
Go
and
for it.
say because Ashley's toxic trait will come out.
Say it.
You make arguments out of anthills.
What's that
You make mountains out of molehills.
Yeah. Which means that there's something there. And
You
you
turn
keep
something
going
small
and
into
keep
something
going
big.
and keep
No.
going and keep going and keep going and keep going
You
and
build it
keep
into
going.
a mountain.
Yeah,
I keep
she,
going
Do the
some more.
She adds onto
tiniest
it.
thing.
No.
She adds onto it, and we
Yeah.
think, and she thinks that we add onto it, but it's her. She just
Yeah.
keeps piling it up.
Benjamin, stop breathing. You're breathing loud. Benjamin, blow your nose. Benjamin, stop breathing. Stop breathing so heavy. Benjamin, just stop.
Yeah.
Mom, yell at him. Mom, mom,
You're annoying.
mom, yell at him.
Or I'll be
Mom, yell
falling
at him.
asleep. She'll be sleeping, and I'll be watching YouTube, and like I'll kind of doze off, and I'll go like, and she goes, "You're sleeping," and I'm like, "No, I'm not." And she goes,
I'm just resting my eyes.
"She's like, I heard you snore," and I'm like, "I'm breathing." Like I took a breath.
Yeah, woke into my whole life. Or I don't know what another toxic trait is. If you ever share a room with Ashley, good luck trying to fall asleep. Because she will not stop talking to you at night. We were up
Kyle,
north. Yes,
Can you
we
confirm?
That leads me to one of Ben's toxic
we
traits.
oh boy.
Finish?
We were up north, and I have to get up early to go fishing in the morning. This is like 12 o'clock at night. And she just kept creating conversation and kept creating conversation and kept creating conversation. Finally, I was like, Ashley, shut up. I'm trying to go to bed. Well, I don't want to go to bed yet, so I want to keep talking. No, shut up.
Ben, so if you're sleeping in the same bed with Ben,
Oh, boy.
you have to put a pillow between you
No, you
because
do
Ben will try touching you.
No, I put a
Ben's
pillow
got some hairy feet.
I put a pillow in between us.
I
feel
thought
like-
I
So
thought
you
Bigfoot
stop
was under the
touching me.
covers.
I feel like I know another one of mine.
You're snoring?
No.
Do you come prematurely?
No. Apparently waking up randomly and staring at someone.
Yeah. Yep.
Staring
That's
into their
it.
soul.
Oh my
It's
God, that's
terrifying.
Oh my god.
funny. Ben's.
That's a Halloween
Do you
attraction.
feel like this is like
Oh, boy.
toxic traits at this point, or do you think this is just like
We're just bashing on each
each
other.
other? Yeah.
Whatever.
Spilling our deepest, darkest traits.
Secrets?
No, not secrets. Really.
No, they're not secrets. That's why I hesitated. It's more like traits.
If
Yeah.
Caleb had a few more
Ben's-
piercings, he would look like he owns a piercing pagoda.
Wait, what?
If you had a few more piercings, it would look like you owned a piercing
Did you
pagoda.
say if I had a few more piercings?
Does he have
Yeah.
any?
Like
I
he
do.
has
I don't
one.
have any.
I thought you had like a Prince Harry or whatever the fuck it is.
A Prince
Oh my
Julian?
God.
A what?
Prince Julian?
What
Yeah,
is
whatever
that?
the fuck that is.
Isn't that
Uh,
the big
Dick
one?
piercing.
Yeah.
No.
We get the tip pierced?
No.
If
You
you
know?
get an MRI, you have to get that out. Otherwise, your dick will get pulled off of you.
Well, good thing I don't have one.
So remember to take it
Ben's
off.
Ben's is constant negativity.
I do
True.
not.
Yes.
I am
Yeah.
not
You
constantly
have no
negative.
optimism in you, Ben.
I'm an optimist.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm all positivity.
Nope.
Ben.
I can't wait till this podcast launches.
This is the intervention episode, I feel like.
I do not. I know. I am not all
Oh,
negative. I'm
I wouldn't
positive.
say you're negative about everything, but there is a lot of
Yeah.
No.
negativity built up in you.
No.
But to be fair, where did he get that?
Where does he get it from?
Yeah.
Do you want social work Ashley to pull this out? Because I know exactly where it came from.
Yes.
And
Yeah. And my mom.
Yeah.
Because there was no positive praise with her. Like everything was like you did it. That's nice. Like there was no good job. I'm proud of you.
Where do you
like-
think my no emotion comes from?
Your dad. I know
Both
that
my
one.
parents.
Both, yeah.
Oh,
Both of our
really?
parents
Yeah.
are very like
Ken is
unemotional.
definitely like no emotion whenever
All
I see him.
business.
Yeah, all
Yep.
business, no emotion. Your mom at least seems like she sprinkles some emotion into some
When there's
things.
alcohol.
When there's
I give-
alcohol,
And that's typically when I see her,
alcohol,
when there's alcohol.
when there's
involved.
alcohol and other people around. When
Yes.
it's just our family, it's just like me, no emotion.
I
just
give Ken
whatever.
shit for it too. Like like for Ashley's graduation.
And my dad just laughs about it too. It's funny.
Yeah. So like at Ashley's graduation when she walked across the stage for college,
Yeah.
I fucking screamed, right? And like
For both
Wait.
of my degrees.
yeah, so like I got done and I was like, "Man, Ken, don't be so loud next time." And he sat there, he's like
He just nods.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think my mom actually told me that she was proud of me until I think it was either my bachelor's or my master's, and she made a post on Facebook and I screenshotted it because I was like, she's never publicly had said that. Like,
I'm still waiting.
proud of you. And I was like, oh my God.
I'm still waiting.
You say you're ovulating?
She told you she was proud of you
When?
when you got your test back for your firefighters.
Did she make a post about that?
She didn't make a post, but she told you in front of a lot of people.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because you shut that part
Well,
out.
No.
Anyways, back
Shut
to
up.
toxic traits.
Kyle's toxic trait is that he is passive aggressive and it drives me fucking nuts. Oh, I just want to strangle him. Oh,
Take your time.
he does yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take your time. You could be like trying to really think about
Yes,
something,
and
like,
process it
trying to
because you're not
say
trying. Yeah,
something,
because
like,
you
but
don't
you're
want to
not-
like fuck
Okay,
it up.
sorry.
Because
Some of us are slow over here.
he's like a horrible person when you're like trying to process it.
Yeah.
He'll sit there and like stare at you, and
deep
it's
into
like,
your soul. He
oh,
will just right
oh,
into
why
your
don't you
eyes.
say something? And then you say something wrong, and then he has to always like fuck with you about
Yeah.
it.
Take your time.
It's true.
Take your time.
Ugh. Or when I'm like in my like rant and I say something wrong, he has to stop and correct me and make
Oh.
me say the word.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Say that again.
Yeah.
That's right. Me and Aaron have been giving it back to Kyle. When he doesn't respond to us on the phone, we'll go, good talk, Kyle, good talk. And he'll go, what? We're like, yeah, good talk. We've been having a whole conversation without you.
Like he's the only one that
You good?
Yeah.
he if you are preoccupied doing something and he's talking and you don't answer, but he can do it to you and it's like not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's
Yeah.
so perfect.
One of the other toxic trait is copying what other people do.
Oh,
Like what?
oh yeah.
But I
Give
just
me
did
an
my
example and I'll be
microphone.
able to tell you. Oh, yeah.
I just
What is it?
Yeah.
So I just moved my microphone to be a little more to a different angle because I want to test it out. And then Kyle does the exact same
Because to
thing.
be honest, I didn't know it could do this. Oh, like, it's pretty cool.
I made it come from above instead of down below. And he's checked the same thing. Now Caleb does the
Fancy
same
pants over here.
Yeah. I have to copy Kyle,
thing.
you know?
Yep. That is
I'm
a
not
toxic
really
trait of
liking it
yours.
because, like, now it's in the way
Yeah,
and
I
it
can't
bothers
really see
me.
you.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately.
I'm here and I'm perfect because I don't got no toxic traits.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. I've already said.
No,
you
no,
make
no.
mountains out of
Toxic trait.
molehills.
Is you fucking in your head, you're like, oh, I'm going to go tanning in the summertime, but doesn't go outside. She'd rather go to a fucking tanning salon and spend money than lay outside and get a natural fucking tan.
Ah.
It's like, why would you waste money when there's a fucking sun? There's a natural source for tanning. And you're like, I'm going to spend $20.
It's not $20.
30.
Oh, it's cheaper.
It's still money.
$19.99, bro.
Yeah. It's like, dude, like you can lay out on the fucking deck and get the same amount of sun that you would go into a fucking tanning salon.
Yeah, but now it's cold and now I can't.
To be fair, one of Kyle's toxic traits is not wanting to spend money. But if you want to spend the money,
Like if
it's
he,
okay.
yes,
Yeah.
for him to spend the money, it's totally fine
Was that
There's
last
nothing-
podcast?
to worry about.
Was that last podcast? $12.99 a month.
Yeah.
$12.99 a month.
That was a couple ago, actually.
Was it? Okay.
And
I
Yeah.
don't
but
remember.
when he wants to, it's fine. He can go to Quick Trip at McDonald's and Subway all he wants. But I try and buy food at fucking work, and it's that's fucking expensive.
I don't rip on you for buying food at work.
Mm-hmm.
I've never once brought it
I
up.
try and buy groceries, and he goes, "Oh no, that's stupid. Why would you do that?" But then he goes and fucking buys things that sit on our counter until they're fucking moldy. Yeah.
That's not
Oh,
even true.
the bread. Oh,
Hey.
his
No.
toxic
Hey,
trait is
Caleb.
the bread.
Here's the molehills in the mountains.
Yeah. Here it comes.
No.
Just had to prove it.
Yeah. Kyle, stop it. Kyle's other toxic,
Toxic
trait is doing things that annoy people on purpose.
Yes.
Oh,
I love doing that.
Although that
Or-
is fun sometimes.
It is
Or-
fun,
Like who
but
it is.
I like being a smartass.
that's a fun one. I like that one.
Oh man.
Like we were
So
today
great.
with Caleb.
Mhm.
We were today with Caleb explaining roads. He goes,
Oh,
"How'd you get there so
I was-
fast?"
I was
and I was
getting
like-
so mad
I was like,
driving
they
over
make.
here.
I was like, they make these things called cars.
I was like, Caleb, we don't have horse-drawn carriages anymore. Like
I was
we're
like,
not
they
Amish.
They make these things called cars. They drive on the road and they go fast.
on paved roads.
I was like,
Kyle's
sometimes unpaved.
unpaved. Fucking asshole. That's Kyle's toxic trait. All in all, his personality,
Mhm.
asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Asshole.
don't have one of those.
Ashley, emotional.
Mhm.
Ben, emotionless.
Why is that bad? There's nothing bad about being emotionless. Why?
I don't know.
I laugh.
You do, but like
That's the only
that's the only
emotion.
emotion. I'll never know if you're sad.
Ben
or
No,
you're just
no,
being serious.
No, you just ask me, and I know when this boy is falling apart on
Yeah,
the
but that's the thing
inside.
is you know because you know him because you grew up.
How
with
do you
him.
know?
You're
You-
proving my point. How do you know?
You do this like
Hmm.
you shut down, which that's because that's how we were raised. I do it. Oh, that's Kyle's other toxic trait is that I shut down when I get mad or upset. 'Cause I just like
It's a toxic trait. It's called communication.
no, no. is that I shut down when I get mad and stuff because that's just how we were raised. And like, I just want to be alone and I just want to process it in my own. And he's just right fucking next to me saying, hey, talk to me. Oh, what's wrong? And then I do. And then he doesn't like my answers. And then it's a big fucking deal.
No,
So that's where asshole comes out.
no, like she'll shut down, she'll be quiet, and I'm like, hey, talk to me. You know, what's bothering you, this and that. And she gets mad at me.
Because when I
And
tell
it's
you
like-
what's wrong, you make me feel stupid.
Because there's more to it than the reason you give me.
And I'll give Kyle that. I do think
Yeah, because I hold it in.
Exactly.
So I
Kyle
have like 6
pushes.
different things that bother me. And if you don't want to listen to all 6, then back the fuck up.
If I didn't want to listen to all 6, I wouldn't ask you.
he wouldn't have married you.
Yeah.
All right,
He
continue.
He just wanted my house.
Continue about my thing that you were talking about.
Right.
Yeah, you shut down.
Yeah, you shut down and then you get all like, I guess I can't do anything right. You're dad.
Yeah. No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I have proof.
You don't have
Yes,
proof.
because dad,
No.
when dad gets pissed off, he goes, well, I just guess I can't do anything right.
No.
And you do the same bullshit.
Nope.
Yep.
I do not.
You
Kyle,
are your
shut up.
father's son.
Kyle, stop it.
100% through and
No.
through. You
No.
are dad, and that's
No.
what drives you nuts. And dad is papa, and that's what drives him nuts. And it's this whole fucking cycle.
No. You're making that up. That's not a
Childhood
thing.
trauma.
You saw that word?
Yeah.
Kyle, stop it.
I'm about to throw my 3D printer in the garage and my computer. Why? LOL.
I have a garage.
Because I have access to some of the best modeling software out there. There is no information out there spelled wrong about any of them and what I need to do it. And Fiverr, all their starting prices are 40 or more. Blah blah blah.
Exactly.
And it will take them like 5 minutes to do. That is not worth it. It is all trash. Anyone want a 3D printer and gaming computer? I am done with them.
As he went and bought a new one.
And then a day or two later, goes and goes, I did something. And buys a new one.
Well, this one's better.
Then
What?
proof that everything is trash.
I didn't say everything is trash. I said the computer and the 3D printer is trash. That's what I said. I didn't say everything is trash. I said the computer and that's
You know what I
trash.
think it is, honestly, with that whole situation?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a knowledge gap.
What? No, I have the knowledge. The software's just stupid.
Cool.
And so is the 3D printer.
Sure, best modeling software out there, and it's not a knowledge gap.
That's complicated, okay? You want to know the
I
first
get it.
steps.
I probably would know the first steps. It'd be the middle and the ending steps that I'd be like, what the fuck?
No.
Bet. What do you want me to make? Are you taking too long?
A box like I
So,
made.
Asshole. We
Good
have asshole. We have
Mm-hmm.
emotional. Emotionless.
I show emotion. I don't know
So
what
what's
about
going to be like my overarching
What's your villain arc?
personality?
red flags.
You find something wrong with
No, no.
fucking everybody.
Just one word. One word. We have asshole. We have emotional. We have emotionless. What's my one word?
Bitch.
There.
No. Ooh. You guys are gonna. I'm gonna like.
Describe it.
Caleb can.
You're
There will be a
Overwhelming.
fucking sea of green
Overwhelming.
flags.
overwhelming.
And he'll find the one red flag out of
I
a
like
sea of green.
He's
overwhelming.
overwhelming
Yeah, that makes sense.
because there's just daily doses of Caleb that you could take. Because listen, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes when you text something, I roll my eyes so hard, and then I'm like, "Fucking Caleb."
Like what?
Kyle gets it.
I don't roll my eyes, but I know when she does. Because like
Yeah.
I'll see the text and I'll look at it. I'll be like, and I just know Ashley's like,
Kyle
me
rolls
one
eyes.
example.
but
Describe
she
it to the
she
audio
over
listeners.
exaggerates her fucking eye rolls, and that's what pisses me off.
Hold on. I need an example.
Oh, God, there's so many.
It's been some of
Give
those
me
about girls.
one.
a
'cause,
lot
like,
of them been about girls.
We'll be like,
yes.
oh, how'd it go with so and so? And you're like,
Well,
she wasn't the one.
She was blonde. I don't like the blonde hair. And then you go and find another blonde.
She was too kinky for me.
Well, she had a mustache. I don't like mustaches.
Her middle finger was slightly to the left, and I just can't do that.
Her dick was always soft.
Her big toe was just a little too big for me.
Well, her nose pointed to the right just a little too much.
Jesus, guys.
Toucan Sam had ass.
You know what? I am never texting you guys about another girl until it's serious.
You're wow. Where was you that? How'd this go? Wow.
Although,
Or when we ask you just a very simple question, you do this like long, drawn out bullshit
So
answer.
dramatic. So is Caleb dramatic?
although to be fair,
Overwhelming.
whenever he
Overwhelming,
does
yeah.
bring up a girl, we are fully supportive
You are.
until he's like, "No, this didn't work out."
I found a red flag.
Why did you sound like Trump?
I don't know.
There were so many red flags. So many red flags.
They're just all over the
I
place.
just couldn't believe all the red flags.
They're eating the dogs.
The red flags are eating the dog.
There was a sea of green, and I found the one red.
We gotta stop filming podcasts late at night.
I don't do that.
Yeah, you do.
Some of them are valid, though. And some of the ones Ashley has brought up before have
Okay,
been valid.
what's a
red
valid one?
flags.
What?
So there was one.
No, this is completely unrelated, but it is a toxic trait of Caleb's. It's his driving. He'll drive, and something will happen to his car, and he's like, I don't know how that happened. And it's like, I wonder how that
His
happened,
gas
Caleb.
his gas flap thing, whatever it's called, flies
Like-
off. I don't know how that happened.
Like,
I
As
know,
you
I fully
beat the
admitted-
shit out
No,
of
I
it.
fully
no.
admitted that I ripped that thing off.
Oh yeah,
the one I'm thinking of is when he completely jumped House Street and fucking skinned a hole in your fucking oil pan.
No.
Because then
I had
we
to
were
lie.
looking at it. We were looking at it under the car, and you're like, "How did that happen?" And we're like looking at it. I'm like, and like I looked behind you. I'm like, "Yeah, no, couldn't tell you." Even though we were like 30 feet in the fucking air. Oh my
Or
god!
Caleb, here's Caleb. Yeah, my car's making a weird sound. Here's him driving.
Slammed on the brake.
Yeah, I haven't slammed on the brake in a while.
Yeah, because Mir
Should we
Kyle agreed
ask
with you
your
for a while.
insurance thing there?
Yeah.
How many hard breaks you've had?
Actually, I've had a lot of great trips. Thank you very much. However, I will say this. I think the whole thing's a fucking joke and a lie.
It's just like the camera in my work truck.
Yes, I got 1 star on the fucking snapshot, but let me show you how many times it's like, great drive, great drive, great
Hey,
drive. great
hey,
drive.
Kyle.
I almost
How
got
many-
T-boned on the
How
highway
many
today.
times when we were going down to Seattle for the
Twice.
race did it go off?
Seattle.
Oh,
Holy shit!
and I thought we went a while.
Man!
Fucking,
That
I
was
thought
the
we went a
quickest
while
drive.
Going to Atlanta.
That was the
St.
quickest
Louis.
drive to Seattle.
St.
We
Louis.
broke
Seattle,
records.
Washington?
We broke fucking records going to Seattle.
You went to Seattle without me?
And we went south.
Holy
Is it going
shit.
down? Is it going down, not over?
Yeah, man.
St. Louis.
Twice.
When?
It happened 2 times going down to St. Louis. There might have been a few in St. Louis,
That's
like at the race and stuff,
fair.
or like going to the race and stuff, but going down only twice.
Hmm.
You act like I am a horrible, horrible driver, but it says 1 star. But just scroll through the great job, no trips. How do I get 1 star?
Because they want money.
I know.
That's why I don't do those stupid
Average.
things.
Okay, so you have 0.08 accelerations per week.
Yeah. What's it say?
2.5 breaks per week, which averages 5 breaks the last 7 days.
Yeah, the last
Um,
7 days is when I knew that my policy increased, so I stopped giving a fuck about it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Late night drives.
that's because of work.
Yeah,
You
weekends.
get in trouble for late night drives?
Yep, anything after 11 p.m.
That's
What
stupid.
the fuck?
People got lives. Sorry.
I know. It's more dangerous to drive at night.
Jesus.
Either way, I think the whole thing's
What
just a
the
fucking
fuck?
scam.
It's more dangerous to pull a trailer. Am I gonna get dinged for that too?
Yeah, I wish it would say why you get a 1 star.
Yeah, but do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's a bunch
Yeah.
of like, oh, great job, no event.
That is dumb.
And it's like, what the fuck? Why am I getting a fucking rate increase? And why do I have 1 star?
I'm just getting a water. It's okay.
Anyways,
Bridge is cold.
going back to it, Ben. The one. I would hope it's a fucking fridge.
We got the meat.
So
Does he
going
still have
back
2
to-
pounds of hamburger in there?
What?
You still have your 2 pounds of hamburger
Only
in there?
one.
Only 1
I made
pound.
one into tacos.
Okay.
So going back
Don't
to
get me started on the motherfucking tacos.
Okay.
going back to
That's a toxic trait.
hold on. Going back to Ben's question earlier, I want to.
Buys an unequal amount of fucking produce
Shut
for
up.
shit that he just. Okay.
So the question you had about like a reasonable red flag.
Mhm.
Okay. I think it was reasonable. Ashley, I don't think does find it reasonable. But in conversation, I found out that she like doesn't have a job, whatever. She wasn't looking.
You good?
Oh, down Grinch.
But the thing was, it didn't seem like she was interested in finding a job.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
That-
I think that's reasonable. What?
I'm sorry.
No.
What are you
Fucking
apologizing
mind,
to?
Grinch. Speak your
Oh.
fucking mind, Grinch.
Okay.
Oh, she got all serious.
How many girls did you chase after when you didn't have a job? When you were finding
I
myself?
never said finding myself.
I'm
I
not
had a
involved
job.
in this.
This is a Caleb and Ashley one.
When you started your realtor, you were all in. You were 110%. That's another one. That's another one. That's another one. You were all in. You were gonna make moves. You were gonna be like the best of the best in Beloit, and you were gonna go down in Illinois, and
You're
you're
gonna
gonna
sell
go
a
to
house
the
on Lake
different
Geneva.
counties. You were gonna on Geneva Lake. You were gonna make bank. We were gonna go out. We were gonna go on vacation with that money. What happened? What happened? Where did it go? What happened?
Yeah, Caleb's toxic trait is having all these ideas, but
All
not
these
knowing,
grand
but
ideas.
not knowing how to execute them.
And
Not
he
not
goes
knowing.
in. He goes in like head first, like 110%, a million miles an hour. He starts gathering things, and we're like, okay, all right, this might actually work out. Like this is going
Hey,
great.
Ashley, can I
And
say
then it's
something
a
quick?
brick wall.
Can I say something quick? I think we need to put Caleb on a mental hold after this podcast.
You need to be on a 72 hour. Yep. Yep. And then
So
every once in a while, he'll just sit there and he'll just randomly bring it up. I'm gonna own the biggest campground,
world's largest.
world largest. Yeah.
I got hope for that
And you-
because I'm going to work for him.
You
Me
all
too,
are
he
gonna
said.
work for me.
He's going to pay me the big bucks.
Yeah, I was gonna be head landscaper.
And I won't
maintenance.
even have
Yep.
my CD out because I can't get it.
Hey, he told me I was gonna be head landscaper and maintenance.
Ah! He told me!
Whoa,
Oh,
Oh,
Caleb, hey,
Motherfucker!
that's my position.
I never said head for you.
I'm pretty sure you
Oh.
Ben's
did.
gonna be the head Mexican? What kind of shit is that?
No. Okay. So the world's largest campground. It's not like I've dived headfirst into that. Like I've been buying shit. I have been making business plans and
Hey,
shit.
you
Because
were.
That's been my
Hey.
dream.
Let me say something. You were gonna buy property, but then I said you need a business to make money off the property. Otherwise, you can't afford the property. You went, oh, good idea
No.
for the go kart track.
No, I
You-
wasn't
you
gonna
had a
buy.
Full ass racetrack.
I wasn't gonna buy
Oh,
a
you didn't hear
piece
about
of
that one.
property for that. I mean, I was gonna. But hold on. I wasn't like actively pursuing buying it. I was looking at land, and I don't think there's any harm in that, in dreaming a little bit. I'm sorry, your little fucking brains, for all of you, can't dream just a little bit bigger.
I have no hope. Sorry.
Fucking emotionless. But no, the world's largest campground.
Ben is the living embodiment of Eeyore. That is Ben.
No.
The world's largest campground has been my fucking dream since
Yeah.
freshman year.
I
of
do.
high
I
school.
And
do remember
listen.
when you first met you talking about it. Yeah, we're gonna have a
Listen.
campground. It's gonna be awesome. This is my plans. You laid out
From
your
the
whole plan.
bottom of my heart, I hope it works out so that way
I
I
don't
can
believe you.
I can give you my kids to babysit.
Is it gonna be on a lake?
I got a job lined up, so
Me too.
You best pay enough.
I don't know about it being on a lake, but I'm definitely gonna make like a big pond on it. If it's world's largest, it's gonna.
But
have
where
to
am I
have
gonna go
something.
fishing?
You'll figure it out.
this shit better be on the Atlantic.
It better be on Lake
No,
Michigan.
But like, that's the
Yeah.
thing: is the world's largest campground has always been the end goal.
Yeah.
Always been the dream, right?
Okay.
So I got to figure out how to
Mhm.
fund the world's largest campground because you know how much that shit costs to start.
It's called sucking dick.
It's like $1 million.
If you
Now,
rent
My
out a
aunt
building, the
did
Martin
bring
3D
me down to
designs.
realism.
Okay.
And she said, "Why do you got to start out big? Why can't you start out small and expand?"
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
fair.
start
So I've
start
been
renting out
doing-
spaces in your backyard.
Well, no, can't do that.
You got big enough.
Can't do that.
Uh,
But like, you know, she brought me down to realism. Like, why does it have to be $1 million campground to start, right?
yeah.
You got to
So-
start somewhere.
That's fair, and that's a fair point. But I don't think there's any problem in dreaming. I don't think that's a toxic trait in dreaming. Or
He was tapping. It was annoying me.
Yeah,
I
so he's
hate
gonna
like
keep
tapping
doing
sounds
it.
like that. I know.
I don't think there's any problem in dreaming, and I don't think that's a toxic trait. Yeah, sometimes I might dive a little head first into something,
Mm-hmm.
and I might get ahead of myself,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe sure that's the toxic part of it. But I don't think there's any problem in trying something.
Yeah.
You might fail, but as long as you can pick yourself up by the bootstraps and you're not gonna let it get you down, I don't think there's any problem in that. I don't think that's toxic.
Understandable.
Now, finding myself a hobby, that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
I cannot find a hobby to save my
Gigolo.
soul.
While you were talking too, I was thinking
Oh boy.
about Kyle's toxic trait.
Yeah.
And because you going like 1,000,000 miles an hour and stuff, Kyle's toxic trait is that when he gets drinking alcohol, he goes 1,000,000 miles an hour and doesn't know when to stop or slow down.
Running down the street as he's drunk and can barely walk, and
Yeah.
we're trying to catch up to him because he's trying to run past the car.
I could run a fucking marathon when I'm drunk.
I feel like his bachelor
Or
party.
fall underneath the table.
Yeah.
Or car.
Yeah. Me and Kyle both saw the underneath of that table, though.
Yeah. Looked pretty nice on the
Yeah,
other
now
side.
it's closed. The bar is
Yeah.
closed.
Yeah. Did they reopen?
They're
as something different?
remodeling.
Yeah, they're
They
I
haven't
have not.
reopened yet. No.
That's sad.
I
No.
know.
Not to be a lake preppy bar though.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
We'll go try it
We
out.
gotta
So.
find a couple different tables, or a different table at a different bar.
Yeah.
Our
that's
bar.
true.
We should buy a bar.
Here we go again.
But the men wear bikinis, the women wear men's clothes.
So speedos for the men. Can we hand them out at the door?
No, it's only for the workers.
Oh,
So it's like a reverse Hooters.
Reverse
Okay.
Hooters.
10% gay. Caleb's coming out.
So like the men have to wear like Speedos. The women have to wear like swim trunks and like a t-shirt. You know,
is everyone gonna have to wear a swim cap too?
Yeah, all the
the
employees wear
guys.
swim caps.
the guys had to wear Speedos and swim caps.
Okay, what about the girls?
They had to wear water shoes.
So the guys wearing no shoes?
Yes,
So it sounds like. Wait,
Barefoot.
hold on. What are we gonna call this bar?
we'll call it
Puzzle.
dongers.
10%ers?
Puzzles.
10
Dongers.
percenters.
Puzzles.
10
Why
percenters.
puzzles?
Why?
That's the puzzle. I love How I Met Your Mother.
I was thinking of like dongers, like men's got dongs. So you had Hooters, now you got dongers.
Dongers.
You good, Caleb? You unplugging your stuff?
A little loose.
Loosey goosey.
Yeah.
I've said that a time or two.
How about who?
There was one girl who's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Okay.
What's another toxic trait for
Wait,
me?
who would
I
we
want to
agree
know
here
what my toxic trait
is the most toxic?
Ashley.
Ooh.
I say
Oh.
myself,
I say Ashley.
but I would say
I
Ashley.
have two, and it's the only couple in the room.
Oh, good point. Ashley and Kyle.
Yeah, because your assholeness and your take your time,
Mm-hmm.
that grinds my gears. But you know what?
Because
grinds my
because
gears
you two
about
will
the
be
same.
you two will
is when
argue.
these two fucking argue and like
God.
don't care about who's around.
I
them.
know that some of the podcast people don't understand it, but we've cut segments out of podcasts because of these two.
We've stopped a whole podcast record session because of these two.
And then all of a sudden, Ashley will walk away, they come back, and it's like nothing happened.
I think it's hanger.
Yeah.
I know. I think it's hanger. I think Ashley goes, walks away,
Right.
grabs a snack, comes back.
Right.
Like, my tummy's happy, so I'm
Right.
happy.
Because like they'll go after each other, and then also she'll walk away, come back, and then it's like nothing happened. And it's like me and Kayla are looking at each other like, we good now?
Yeah, me and Ben have definitely like looked at each other and like texted each other and was like, "I'm awkward. Should we leave? No, why not?
One time
Give
we
Ashley a second.
one time we
How
did
do
leave.
I act?
One time we did leave.
We did. Yeah, we were texting each other. You guys were arguing. It was like right after a podcast session.
And I was
we
like,
were
I
texting.
gotta go.
Yeah, and Ben was like, "I gotta go," and I was like, "Yeah, I gotta go too." But me and Ben were texting each other like, "Who's gonna say
And
they
then-
gotta go first?"
And then when we got outside, we sat outside your house talking for like 30 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. And I was in the kitchen waiting for you guys to leave so I could turn the fucking light off. And Ashley's in
No.
the bathroom. I'm like, they
We-
haven't left yet.
we were full on like, dude, they never know when to fucking stop.
It was
Kyle
like
keeps going, but then Ashley keeps going. Then Kyle keeps going and brings something totally different up, and then Ashley brings something totally different up, and it's like, oh my god.
and then
No.
it's like then they both come to a conclusion, but neither will budge on their conclusions at all.
Her toxic trait, which is also one of my pet peeves, is that she'll put words in my mouth that I never fucking said. So
Because
like,
Because
That's
Yeah.
what I hear.
no, like that shit pisses me off. Like there was one time I got super pissed because it was like a birthday party.
Kyle, I
And she's
need you
like-
to go get me a snack. You don't love me?
Well, no, not that. She was like, if you didn't want to go, you could have said that. And I'm like, when the fuck did I say that? And she's like, you were like, oh, I don't want to go. I'm like, I never said that. And she's like, well, that's what it sounded like.
Kyle,
No.
Kyle, welcome to my younger life. That was my whole
Holy
younger
fuck.
life. She'd go to my parents and be like, Ben said this. I didn't say that. You basically said it. I did not.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my
Because
God.
mine, that's what it feels like.
So my vote.
Yeah, like again, it comes back
I
to
vote
you
for-
making up stories and making things up to go to your side.
My vote for most toxic in this room. If I have to choose a single person, only one.
Why don't I put it on a wheel and I spin the wheel?
No,
No.
this is opinion based.
The
My-
wheel's gonna be just Ashley.
No, if I'm gonna be honest, I've been around Kyle the longest, and he
Mhm.
gets me with that fucking take your time.
Take your time.
every
You know,
goddamn
now that he
time.
knows that it grinds your gears, he does it on purpose.
No,
Hey, haven't we?
I've always known that. it
hey,
pissed him
hey, I have a
off.
question. Did we already do this podcast when I was gone?
No, that was
No, that
biggest
was-
pet peeves.
yeah.
Oh.
biggest pet peeve.
Okay.
But like the toxic traits and your pet peeves kind of go together anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like hand in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah, Kyle, take your time.
I know you want to say something, so take your time.
See, I do it because I know, but I thought you were gonna moan because Ben was looking at me and I just see like I thought he was screaming over there. I thought there was gonna be white paint under the
Alright.
table.
All right, real quick. We're gonna do this in a flash round for you three. Question.
round.
Of questions?
No. Who's most toxic at this table? To
Me.
you.
Me. Oh,
To you, like not yourself. You can't
Myself.
choose yourself.
Kyle.
Ashley,
Ashley.
Ashley, that's 3 votes. Or
That's
2
fine.
Votes. That's 2-2. 2-2. Because I voted Kyle. Who you got, Colin?
It says take your 9 p.m. medications.
I thought it said take your time. I was like, oh my God.
It's
Take your time.
It's for stuff.
Take your time.
Okay. Yeah.
I think this was a fun episode to know about your toxic traits.
Yeah, and each other.
and each other.
Again, if you
But I'm glad that we can
had-
laugh about them too,
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
and we're not getting.
I still don't
butthurt.
see mine. I don't know what you was talking about.
No, I think Caleb's toxic trait is he'll pull up porn on the computer and then,
I do not.
and then
then
he won't
deny
know where
it.
it came from. Yeah, he
And then
denies it.
deny it.
He's like,
And he-
I wasn't looking up midget porn.
and he just happens to stop at the perfect time where everybody in the midget porn orgy's getting banged. And you can see them all.
there's like one asshole getting licked.
Sounds like an elephant.
For my other toxic trait, though, apparently.
Oh my god.
Christmas music in fucking October. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna get
Stop it.
copyrighted.
Yeah. We got 30 seconds before it gets copyrighted.
We're at 15.
Oh my god.
Do you remember me?
I sat
I sat
upon your
upon your knee.
That's why you didn't believe in the musical.
Alrighty.
Fuck off. Anyways, thanks
If
for
you guys
tuning
wait,
in.
can I say something? If you guys have any podcast suggestions that you would like us to go, please leave a comment on any of our social medias or on the podcast. Can we do this on Spotify or no? We can't, right? Please leave something in comments anywhere, any of our social medias, and we will hopefully, maybe if it's a good idea, we'll do it.
Yeah. And next week, stay tuned for next week's episode where we actually have a special guest on.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
One of our Embers.
Woohoo!
Woo! And we're actually
It'll be the Halloween special, I think.
Mhm.
will it be the Halloween special?
I think
Man, what a
so.
topic to talk
I
about in
think
the
it is.
Halloween special.
I know.
It'll be a great topic. Can we take the
will.
topic or no?
Yeah, we can say the topic. I think we can drop that.
Yeah,
So,
because the episode will drop on the 30th.
so the topics,
Halloween's
the
next
topic's
day.
kind of going to be a debate cast, but probably not a full debate cast.
I don't think it's gonna be a
Be-
debate. I think it's gonna be a conversation.
All right, more of a conversation, but it'll be,
Hey, Kindling Conversations.
There we go.
Yeah.
it'll be, do we have a mental health problem in the USA? United States
So-
of America.
Stay tuned next week for that, and that's gonna be a little bit more of a serious episode rather than all the laughs. So I mean, I'm sure there'll be our fair share,
Mhm.
but
We've had our serious episodes before.
oh yeah,
Where me and Kyle
absolutely.
both almost cried. I'm not, you say I'm emotionless. I almost cried.
Almost.
almost. But remember the topic we're talking about there. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in this week. Make sure you tune in to next week's episode. I think it'll be a better one.
As
Anyways,
always,
yeah. Follow us
toodles.
on social media.
Oh.
Toodles, we gotta do that first.
Yeah, follow us on social media.
We didn't do it last
We
week,
are
so-
doing really good on social media. Hopefully you guys.
Kyle just squirted Ashley's water. She's pouring in her bottle. Just so you guys all know.
hopefully, hopefully,
Anyways,
hopefully you guys like it. I'm done.
we are looking.
Don't get my
we
coupons
are
wet.
still. We are still looking for more debate cast.
Oh!
ideas,
That's Pizza Hut!
so more
No!
more debate topics like
Fuck!
frozen hot chocolate or
Baby,
Oh.
why do you do this to me?
or one. Oh my God, Kyle!
Take your
Okay.
time.
All right, we'll see you guys on the
Fucking too
next
late.
one next week.
Fuck out to take it.
We'll see. We'll talk to you then.
Mahalo.
Toodles.
Deuces.
Adios.
You're the